What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Connor with TGN here, and today we're going to be exploring for diamond. Now, you may be wondering here quickly, why am I talking and moving at the same time? Because usually I like to stop and talk a little bit, and I'm actually doing a voiceover of this episode, so you won't actually hear any in-game audio because at the time I actually forgot to record my voice and the in-game audio. So it's just for this episode. I only forgot it for one because the other time I didn't record it at the same time. So it was just this episode, and then next here, because I'm going to be dividing this up into two parts. So we will be stopping at about 17 minutes in. And then we'll be picking up again after that. Now, that being said, we are right below my house, so we just actually dug this out, and then this is my first time exploring it. So we will be looking for diamond, like I said, as we're trying to find it because we need to get obsidian, and the only way to get obsidian is by getting diamond. Or there's actually another method you can do, which I actually found from someone that linked this in my video. You can actually build an obsidian structure like the outside of it, like the opposite, I guess. Like if you build dirt around an obsidian portal, that's what you would build, and then you can drop lava and water around it. But the only problem with that is you still have to have lava and water, which I didn't know at the time, but now I do. So that's kind of an alternative option. But I actually went ahead and hunted for some diamonds. So that is what we're doing here. We are actually checking the depth. Now we are at pretty perfect diamond depth, and we're actually in pretty good conditions to find materials like diamonds or anything rare like that, gold, all kinds of stuff. Anytime you're around water and fire, or water and lava, you actually find a good amount of obsidian as well as diamonds. So that will happen if you are near the water and the diamond. There's also an optimum diamond level, which I'll put on screen now. I'm trying to remember what it is, and I'm not sure. I think it's like 20 is the depth, but I'll put it on screen now so you know for sure if you're looking for diamond yourself. And here I find a ton more iron. Now, I don't know if they changed this in the release, the official release of the game, but I don't have any problem finding iron anymore. It's just kind of ridiculous how much iron there is in this game. The same with coal. Coal patches I don't even collect anymore for the most part because I have 3 or 4 stacks of coal. Sometimes I'll collect it, like right now I'm just collecting it because it's close. But if I see coal out in the distance, I won't bother getting it unless it's right next to me. And even then, sometimes I don't even worry about collecting it. So go ahead and collect this coal vein, and you guys can see it's just ridiculous. There's like a good 20, or sorry, a good 15, maybe even 20 coal, individual pieces of coal that are found there, and that's just kind of ridiculous to me. I think it should be a little bit more rare than it currently is. And I do have a little bit of a cold, so I do apologize for that if I sound a little bit stuffy, but I did want to go ahead and record for you guys. I don't want to take any time off, as I do want to keep these pretty frequent for you. I don't have it on a set schedule because we are not, or I'm not able to do a very good schedule because we're doing uploading through forums now, so I can't really do a set schedule, but I am trying to keep it pretty regular for everyone out there. So here I'm going to go ahead and collect some redstone. Now, what's awesome about redstone is it actually drops in like stacks of 20, so you don't really have to worry about redstone. Once you get it, it's pretty much set. Once you find a little bit of redstone, you're good to go. Now, normally, alright, this is something I normally do. Normally, I'll jump on top of that and then start digging, but I got really lucky because it's something I never do. You guys can see right here even, I just jumped down and I'm like, alright, this is probably not safe. I need to actually move. But I jumped down and there you go again. I would have been on top of that, and I got really, really lucky because I don't even know, like, I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't trying to plan around that. It just happened where I got lucky and was not standing on top of the redstone as I picked it. So I was really close to losing the whole thing here and dying. Because if you fall into lava, you die. There's no actually way to not die if you fall in a lava pit, because lava slows you down and it does massive amounts of damage. So if you accidentally brush against lava, you're fine. Like if you're running and it brushes against you, you actually will not die. You end up having a little bit of health left and you're fine. But if you fall in a pit, you die because you can't actually get out fast enough. So that's just some food for thought if you're doing something like this in hardcore mode. You will die if you fall into a lava pit. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and line up that stone there, being very cautious, as cautious as I can be, and we're going to go ahead and find some more materials. Now, I did find diamond. Really lucky. I was just hunting for redstone and I found diamond. This season has been one of the most lucky playthroughs I've ever had in this game. You can see I end up finding 3 pieces of diamond, so that's enough to make my pickaxe to go get the obsidian, as well as I have 1 piece of diamond already from an abandoned mine shaft that I found it in a chest. So yeah, I was looking for diamond. It took me 5 minutes to find it when I was looking for it, so that was awesome. I think that's a new record for me. I don't know. Leave in the comments how fast have you guys found diamond before. I'm sure somebody has found it faster than I have. But that's the fastest for me for sure. And you guys can see another 2 pieces of diamond right here. So it was a pretty big amount that I found as well. It wasn't just 1 piece. It was actually 5. So that's, or even 6 actually. Yeah, 6 pieces of diamond. And we have some coal, so I'll go ahead and grab that while we're here. And then some redstone too. Now, what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to be a little bit cautious because I know there's a huge lava pit on the right of me. And I don't know how close it is. So what I'm doing right now is actually terrible. I should not be this close. And you guys can see I'm actually pretty lucky that the lava pit's probably 1 more block over past this coal. And we'll find out in a second here. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be very close. And we shall see. Now you guys can see all the iron tools I have. It's just ridiculous. There we go. There's the lava. I knew it was very close to where I am. I can't actually collect any of that stuff there without it getting lit on fire. But yeah, you got to be very careful when you're messing around with diamond hunting. And you know, I mean, especially when you're hunting for obsidian, because to find obsidian, you have to be in there lava and water, and that's not a good combination, especially the water because it pushes you into the lava. So that's just something else to think about. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill it all with dirt. I'm going to try to fill up as much as I can because I want to be at least decently safe when I'm traveling through here. Now there is some iron over to the left of me as well. But I will go ahead and collect all the iron I can because iron's actually useful. Now coal is useful, but coal lasts a long time because I can light a torch and it'll stay lit forever. I can burn food or any material I burn. It takes 1 piece of coal per 6. So for me to burn a stack of iron, it's like 8. I think it's like 8 or so pieces of coal that I have to use. So, I mean, coal is not really a needed supply. Or it's needed, but it's not very hard to get. It's kind of like if you're buying flour, it's cheap and it's you can get a lot for it. Or you're buying rice, it's cheap and you can get a lot for it. And it has a lot of uses. So flour has a lot of uses. I think that's a perfect acronym or the perfect metaphor or comparison. I've never really had. I never have good comparisons, but I think the flour comparison was actually pretty good because flour has a ton of uses and it's freaking cheap. Flour like per pound. I don't know. I don't know if it's expensive now compared to how it used to be or something like that. Maybe the price went up, but I feel it's pretty cheap. It has a lot of uses like coal. Coal is very easy to get and cheap, even though it's not for sale in the game, and it's got a ton of uses. So yeah, go ahead and light it up here. And I don't know, that lapis lazuli. I don't know what that's used for. I think it's used for dyes. So I don't really have a use for that. There's no point in dyeing anything as far as I can tell, unless you want to decorate your house, which there's no point in doing in a hardcore playthrough, because eventually if you die, you lose it all. But yeah, I don't know what it would be used for, other than creating cool things, like a Mario statue. Yeah. So we'll see here. Now, a lot of you applied to be part of our show, and if you have no clue what I'm talking about, you probably missed the episode, and my inventory is full now. But you probably missed the episode with me and Brian in it, and yeah, I'll have that link in the description. But Brian and I did an episode. If you don't know who Brian is, you're probably newer to Minecraft or newer to the show. And I don't mean newer to Minecraft. I mean newer to TGN Minecraft or newer to the show. So basically what we're doing now is we're accepting people to be on our show, because if you guys didn't know this, this is actually not our normal show. Normally I don't play a solo series. I normally make videos with Brian, who's the guy who kind of co-hosts this with me. We're actually accepting guests to come play an episode or two, or maybe even a whole season if it works out really well, but probably just an episode or so with us. So if you're interested in that, go to jointheshow.webs.com, copy and paste the form into your URL, and fill it out. There's not very many requirements. Basically just there's an age requirement and a good mic requirement, and that's really it. You also had to have made a YouTube video in the past. The reason for that is I know a lot of people don't make YouTube videos, but we really just need an example of your mic. So if you haven't made a YouTube video, all you have to do is just record yourself talking. Just something, you know, just say mic testing, blah, blah, blah. Try some higher pitches, some lower pitches, so we know you have a good mic. Because if you have a low quality mic, we cannot do videos with you. That's just not even a maybe. It's just a 100% cannot, because you have to. I mean, we have a good quality mics, other than the clicking in the background on my part, because I do have a mic that's not a gaming mic per se, that one that's part of a headset. So I don't really have great noise canceling or anything like that, but I have a pretty good mic, and my big worry is the clicking, so I will be getting a Razer headset pretty soon, as the new 7.1 surround sound when it comes out. I think it comes out Q1 of this year, so in the next month or so, it should be out. That should go away. So if you're interested in joining the show, definitely go ahead and check out www.jointheshow.webs.com. Links in the description for that, and you can go ahead and join. Now we have 15 requests already, so it will be a while for sure before you get on the show, probably at least 2 or 3 months, and you also will not get a response for 1 to 2 weeks, and that's stated in the form. But we're busy over here a lot, and it may not sound like it as we're just in high school. We don't really have a full-time job to work with, but with school, it's finals week now, so finals suck. If you're in high school or you've been in high school, you know finals suck. It's the equivalent of 6 weeks of work compressed into an hour and a half, actually. An hour and a half, 6 weeks of work. So really, what that means is you could blow off 6 weeks and just get like a D and be like, okay, finals time. I'll just do really well for the next hour and a half, and then bring your grade up, get an A in the finals, and get a B in the class. It's a theory. I don't think I'd be able to do that because I'm terrible at finals. I'm not very good at them, as they are a lot of time just to sit there and three classes in a row, an hour and a half each, just taking a test for a few days. But the nice thing is tomorrow I get to go into school at 9 o'clock, 9:30 actually, because I don't have finals at our first period, so I can just show up, and then I can leave afterwards. Just kind of walk off campus because it's finals week, so that's pretty awesome. You guys can see that's a cool looking lava pit. So yeah, if you're interested in joining the show, you have to be 14 years old or older. Obviously, older is not always better, but usually it gets funnier when people are older. So that'll be awesome. If you're I think it's 14 or over, or I think it's the minimum age of 14. You can go ahead and join us on the show. And that was really risky there. But yeah, you can join us on the show and be a guest feature. So, yeah, just go ahead and read all the requirements there. I don't want to go over that too much now. But, I thought might as well give it a little shout out because a lot of people have applied. If you have applied, don't worry. You will be getting a response as soon as I get to them. That will be happening in the next week or so. As the time I'm recording this, so by the time you're seeing it, you probably already got your response. If you didn't, don't worry. I got your submission. As long as it said as long as it said it went through, like it does always whenever you submit forms, then you'll see an email back from me pretty soon. So we are going to go ahead and start picking at this obsidian. Now I will throw this in fast forward 2 times, and I think 20 seconds now it will start picking up into 2 times fast forward. So I really just get a crap ton of obsidian because I'm like, if I mess up the portal, I can't really undo that. So I will have to either pick it away and it'll take forever, or I can just have more obsidian. So I go ahead and just pick up all the obsidian I can for right now. And you guys can see that iron right behind me as well. I hope I end up getting that because I love the iron. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, how do you guys like this? The solo series. A lot of people like the videos where it's me and Brian more so than me just screwing around in a solo series. And we actually just recently found an NPC village and just completely built up like a castle out of it, pretty much. Like we have a huge stone wall around it and all kinds of stuff. And we didn't use any mods or any spawning things like that. We actually recorded us building the whole thing. And we actually didn't record the whole thing because we actually built on more even, where I dug out this huge underground entrance, and it was really cool. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. That was in Season 4, so just click on the show up above us in the top left, and then go over to Season 4, and you'll see that. It's actually pretty cool. I definitely like that. Also, something I'll also link in the description. I know I'm talking about a lot of stuff in this video that's not Minecraft related, but if you are interested in technology, you go ahead and check out our technology channel. We actually just recently launched a technology channel that's partnered with TGN. It's not really a hub. It's kind of a whole new idea. And we have some pretty good content over there. I've actually been making a good amount of videos over there on the hub, and you guys can see one of them on screen now. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on over there. We have, we're gaining like 2,000 views a day. Or like 1,500, and we've only been around for 2 weeks, so that's a huge deal. That's actually, I don't know if that's more than TGN Central got in the beginning or not. I think it's close for being around for 2 weeks. So It definitely says a lot about what kind of content we have going up. A lot of great stuff is in the works over there, and there's a lot to come. I'm actually a mod over there, so I am working on doing every annotation for the video and making sure everything's correct for you guys to enjoy the content as much as you can. So definitely check it out. It's youtube.com/technology. So we got the /technology name. We have CES coverage up there, all kinds of good stuff that isn't really covered by bigger tech viewers or reviewers. Maybe if you watch TY Moss or Soldier Knows Best or anybody like that, a lot of them don't or aren't reviewing the same stuff we have reviewed up at CES. I'm actually not at CES personally, and this is recorded on the 10th, so that'll depend. I don't if this goes up a week later, which it may end up going up. I think in 5 days from now, so this won't make as much sense. But if you are watching it, you will understand that. We are at CES right now, or we have a few guys over here at CES, so we have a lot of content that's going up that really isn't covered by other tech reviewers, so it's pretty awesome. I definitely think it's pretty good stuff all around. So, like I said, check it out. Links in the description for that. Go ahead and toss us a subscription, and you'll enjoy some of our content. I personally have been doing iPad 3 videos and things like that. A lot of good stuff is coming out over there. So, yeah. Also, follow me on Twitter. That's www.twitter.com/ConnorTGN. And I'm not actually out doing my outro yet. I just want to make sure you guys get all this. Also, live stream. That's in the link in the description. All of my stuff's linked in the description. And you guys can see. I don't really live stream a lot, but I will be pretty soon. As soon as finals are over, that'll be pretty good live streaming time because I have 5 days off of school. And that should be good. So, yeah, that's something I want to talk about. And, yeah, let's see. We are finding a ton of Obsidian, as you guys can see here. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're pretty much coming to an end here, as it is hitting about 17 minutes. We're going to go ahead and pop that out 2 times fast forward. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, toss it a thumbs up. Favorite the video. I don't know if you guys understand this enough, as I do talk about it a lot. It does help us out a ton, and I know you guys are some of the best viewers out there. You guys like and favorite my videos personally a lot. There's other TGN videos on Minecraft that are great too, so definitely check out. I know personally, I know Otter, I plug him a lot, but Otter makes a lot of good stuff. He's one of my favorite directors over here, and that being said, Otter makes really good stuff, but he's not the only one. We have Ronald, we have a lot of guys who are putting in a lot of time to help this channel grow. So give all those guys maybe if you don't like their content, or you saw one video and you're like, oh, this is rubbish, this is garbage, whatever it is for you. Maybe you thought it wasn't good at the time. Give them another chance. Check it out. Maybe you make a bad video. I know I've made my fair share of bad videos. Just go ahead and check out our first season, and you'll know exactly what I mean. You viewers who have stuck with us that long in our show, you'll understand the first season was just absolute trash, in my opinion. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I don't think it was as good as it is now. So, that's kind of my shout out to TGN Minecraft over here, guys. Check out our other works. We have a lot of hubs. TGN World of Warcraft. TGN Social is the bomb. If you don't know what that is, you need to go check that out as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, toss it a thumbs up, favorite, and liking. I know I already said this, but like I said, it helps us out a ton. Check out all our other directors, especially my boy Otter. He makes some good stuff. Yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.
This video is part of the Way movement, a career path for YouTubers. To learn more, visit tgn.tv.